Welcome to Roots and Roofs, where we explore the intersection of motherhood and entrepreneurship in the real estate world. I am your host, Mackenzie Shelton. Join us as we dive into the unique journey of balancing family life with owning a thriving real estate business. Each episode, we will uncover inspiring stories, practical tips, mindset conversations, and expert insights from others who are carving their paths in the real estate industry. Whether you are a seasoned realtor, a prospective buyer, or simply curious about the dynamics of managing both home and career, Roots and Roofs is your go-to podcast for heartfelt discussions and invaluable advice. Tune in and discover how these incredible women are building deep roots from the ground up while nurturing their families under the same roof. I got my real estate license in 2014 after working for a real estate brokerage as a secretary for a couple years. I was actually going back to college to get my nursing degree at the time, but my boyfriend, now husband, encouraged me to pursue real estate. I honestly wasn't sure what I wanted to do, but once I got started, I quickly realized that this was my calling. My goal for the first full year in real estate was to sell 4 houses, and I managed to double my goal by selling 8 houses in 2015. That same year, I moved from the small brokerage that I was at to Keller Williams Realty. This brokerage really catapulted my life to heights that I never even dreamed possible. Shortly after joining KW, I attended an 8-week class called Bold that was created by Diana Kokoska and MAPS Coaching. This class centered most of its teaching around mindset, positivity, and teaching agents how to acquire clients through lead generation. While attending this class, we were challenged to create goals and dream big. I learned so much in the program that applied to both my professional and personal life. The most important piece of knowledge I gained from this experience was knowing what my real daily duties are as a real estate agent. KW teaches us that our daily tasks are lead generation, lead follow-up, going on appointments, and writing contracts. Basically, anything outside of that could be considered busy work. Real estate agents are especially good at busy work, but not necessarily at being productive with dollar-producing activities. I know as a new agent, you feel very lost on what you should actually be doing every day. Real estate school teaches you how to stay out of real estate jail, but not how to actually help people buy and sell houses. From there, I started setting daily goals around lead generation for my month, week, and daily activities. I consistently hit goals from various forms of lead generation, and within a few months, I was seeing results. By the end of 2018, I had closed 32 transactions in 1 year. My stats for 2019 through 2023 are just something that I want to kind of point out so that you can understand the domino effect of being consistent every single day. So in 2019, I did 49 transactions that year. It was really great, but I was a solo agent and I didn't have really any back end support for those sorts of things. So I was very burnt out by the time 2019 kind of came to a close. In 2020, I closed 72 transactions. This was way too much for me as a mom, wife, and a team owner. I had just started my team in 2019 and was trying to do that level of production while also supporting the agents on my team and hiring assistants and things like that. It was just way too much at that time. In 2021, I definitely kind of backed off a little bit and got more strategic about what were things that were actually going to help me get to the new goals that I had wanted to achieve. And one of those things was passing off leads that were maybe not really good friends of mine or past clients of mine. So in 2021, I closed 52 transactions in a year. It was a great number, but I was still stretched pretty thin. And in 2022, I did 18 transactions. Now I'm being completely transparent about this. I had a baby at the end of 2021 and really took some very well-deserved time off. So I wasn't super consistent in my lead generation that year, and my numbers definitely show that. In 2023, I closed 40 transactions, and really that was kind of a sweet spot for me. I felt like I could give my family enough attention. I felt like I could give the agents on my team the support that they really needed from me. And also, I was able to kind of take care of my friends and family and past clients that came through the door. Now, you might be thinking, wow, Mackenzie, that's really great for you, but I have tried everything and I am not seeing those kind of results. My reply would be that you might think that you're trying everything, but are you saying the right things when you're having conversations? So learning what to say is almost as important as doing the actual activities. I have effectively coached several agents on my team to have results similar to these numbers above. Some have come to me as brand new agents and are now making six figures just like me. Others were seasoned agents who just didn't have a clear direction on how to get results in their business, but now they are clear on their goals and they're way more effective with their time in their business. Each one of them have had mentorship coaching tailored to their individual goals, needs, and database so they can be as effective as possible with their time. If you take just one thing from this podcast to implement in your life, please start talking to the people that you know, your friends, your family, your coworkers, your neighbors, people in your local community. They want to support you because they care about you. Don't let the fear of rejection stop you from making deep connections with your people. Just go out there and lead generate and talk to those people. And if you're wondering what you should say specifically, I think scripts and role play are really great, but if your brokerage isn't doing something like that, start with looking up some of the old bold scripts from Keller Williams. I used most of those almost verbatim in order to help us get to the level of production that we're doing now. And that's what I teach my agents to use. They can kind of custom tailor fit it to maybe their personality or the clients that they're dealing with or things like that. But the script as a whole is really good. And these can be door knocking scripts. These can be calling expireds or for sale by owners, or even just what do I say to the people that I already know, right? If you have more questions, feel free to DM me on Instagram and I would love to chat with you about it. Thank you so much for listening to Roots and Roofs podcast today. If you loved today's episode, please let me know. I love hearing from you on Instagram and Facebook, so feel free to send me a DM or tag me in your stories so I can share it too. If you're looking for more information about today's topic, please visit my website, mahoganyacres.com, and all of the information that is listed in the show notes below. Until next time.